Welcome in, everyone, to the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen. I'm just an ordinary gentleman named Danny, who happens to be your host, and coming to you today from the automobile, mostly because the studio is broken down, but it's okay. We don't really need a studio to make a quick video here. Making a video response for Mr. SMR. He's doing a giveaway. If you want some more details on it, you just scroll down slightly. You'll see a link there. You can just click on the @ and it'll take you right to his channel. And you can learn all about how to enter, whether you are or aren't a presenter. You can enter either way. But he's just asking for some video responses from different presenters talking about our routine. And I figured I've got a couple routines, actually. I have one for when I'm sitting around the house and I'm staying at home, and I have another one for when I'm out and about or at a lounge or something like that. And I figured it'd be a great opportunity, since I am indeed sitting here and I'm enjoying a nice bowl of the Country Squire's Faulkner Flake out of this meerschaum pipe, that I could talk a little bit about my on-the-go routine. So when I'm on the go, I have this nice little wax canvas bag here, and it holds all of my different stuff. That's my pipe EDC, or everyday carry, for those of you who aren't familiar with the whole EDC trend. And I'm a bit of an EDC kind of guy myself, so we may do some videos talking about that. And I know I need to make some videos for the Sharp Stuff Saturdays and all that. I just haven't had the opportunity to make very many videos here lately, since this is such a great opportunity to just throw up a camera and make a quick response video. I was very excited to do so. And like I said, he was asking about what's our routine. So the routine is, when I decide that I want to enjoy a nice pipe, whether I'm in the car or have just gotten to a lounge, I pull out this little leather valet tray. This one is branded by Get Piped. He's got a whole community. He's here on YouTube. He also has Discord and everything else if you do the Discord thing. But I get to where I want to go, and this little tray here has snaps in the corner. So you can just snap it together. It holds all of your stuff. Once I have my tray snapped together, I'll pull out whichever blend I want to use. I usually carry around a couple of blends. I'll carry a 10 that I have open, plus I have a little pocket jar, and I'll throw something in there. In my pocket jar today, I have some Faulkner Flake, which is what I'm enjoying. I have the 10, or the little jar around here somewhere. I have a just an all black little jar there. This one's actually branded by the Ye Olde Pipe Shop and Cigar Lounge, which is one of my local brick and mortars. I say local, they're fairly close to me. Close enough that I can travel in and enjoy some pipes with the gentleman there. We've got a few other ones that are local. I'll have a video coming up here pretty soon, hopefully Saturday. Dadenoff Cigars is going to be at the Spring Street Cigar Lounge here in Jackson. So I'll travel into Jackson and go hopefully have a cigar. I don't know that it'll be one of Dadenoff's premium cigars, considering that I am generally not in the tax bracket to do such a thing. So maybe if they have a little bit more economic cigar, maybe I'll get one of those and enjoy that while I'm up there. If not, it'll be a great opportunity to sit around and enjoy a pipe and talk with all the folks about nice cigars. I'm not much of a cigar connoisseur, but this video really isn't about me being a cigar connoisseur. It's about what I do whenever I want to enjoy a pipe. It's about the routine of it all, so we'll get back to that. So I'll take out my check tool, I'll take my box of matches, I'll take 2 of these pipe cleaners in my pocket jar, and I'll throw them all in the tray just like this. It's going to be hard to kind of show you that here in the car, but I just throw everything in the tray. And then I'll pull out some some tobacco. If it's a flake, of course, we'll decide whether or not we're just going to fold and stuff, which is generally the method I go with, just because, well, it's simple. It's easy. You fold, you stuff, you go, you enjoy. And generally speaking, that's the way I'm going to go most of the time. But today I kind of rubbed out a flake and just sat here just because I wanted to rub out a flake. That's how I wanted to enjoy it. So we rubbed out a little bit of flake and we packed up our meerschaum pipe here. Now, the meerschaum, I generally, the routine on it is I don't touch it when it is warm. I don't want to get my hands or anything that might be on it into the wax. I generally kind of hold up here on the stem. It's got a nice little spot there to be held. So I kind of do this number. And then that's how I'm usually working with the meerschaum. Now the routine for this particular meerschaum pipe is it is immediately cleaned after. I don't even generally let it get cooled off before I swab the ash and everything out of it. Another routine with this meerschaum pipe in particular is that it is only ever lit with matches. Now, some people will argue back and forth that it doesn't really matter. You can light it with whatever you want. Some people will use torch lighters on them. I don't know if that's such a great idea. Some people will use Zippos or Bic lighters and everything. Again, to each their own, but I don't want to add any sort of fuel to the mix. I would prefer to just light with a match. Because there's an argument to be made that any sort of things that could be in that fuel will be absorbed by the meerschaum, and it may or may not be the best thing for your meerschaum pipe. But like I said, it's an argument. We can have that argument here on the internet if you would like. You just get right down there in the comment section and tell me how you have a meerschaum pipe that's been around since 72 and you always light it with a Zippo and it ain't never had no problems, and I'll agree with you. It's just, again, we're here talking about my routine and what it is I do, and with this meerschaum pipe, it is my routine to absolutely never touch it with any sort of lighter. It's what I started doing. It's what I'm going to continue to do. So, it is what it is. But anyway, yeah. So we get it lit up with our match and we sit around and we enjoy. That's my favorite part. Like I said, everybody has their routines and everything. My favorite part of my routine is the enjoying of the pipe. On occasion, I'll sit around and enjoy a pipe and think. On other occasions, I'll enjoy a pipe and make a video. My favorite occasions, I'll enjoy a pipe with people I enjoy being around, and we'll sit around and talk about things. Generally, I prefer the conversations that are about philosophy and life and everything else. On occasion, I enjoy talking a little bit of sports. I'm a hockey guy, as you can tell by the hoodie. I'm a Nashville Predators fan. And a couple of guys at the local brick and mortar and enjoy the hockey as well. So we'll sit around and talk about the team and how good and or bad they're doing, and do a little bit of armchair GMing and talk about how we think they should trade or utilize different players and things like that, which is a good conversation. So I enjoy those as well. But immediately after I've enjoyed the conversation, or I've done my contemplation and everything, and my pipe's finished, I will take one of these here pipe cleaners, and like I said, with this meerschaum, I don't even let it cool down. I want to start swabbing stuff out of the bottom of it as quickly as I can, at least all of the loose ash. Now, I'm not really going to try to get rid of all the liquid, because you kind of want that to soak in if you want good color, but I'm trying to get anything that's going to form a nice dense cake. I'm trying to get that out of the meerschaum bowl as quickly as possible, because I don't want to form cake inside of meerschaum. Some people will, some people won't. Some people say you just don't want to form a dense cake. Some people say you want a dime in there. Some people say that you want to clean it out immediately. So again, to each their own. It's just, we're talking about my routine. So it is my routine to immediately knock all of the ash or any loose debris or dawdle out of the bottom. I'm not really trying to soak everything up so much as to get anything that would cause cake out. And then I'm going to let this meerschaum pipe cool off and let the wax start to set up before I set it back inside of its carrying case. And I always put the meerschaum pipe back inside of the case as quickly as I can after it's cooled off, mostly because I know myself and I am clumsy, and if I leave it sitting about, I will knock the thing off into the floor. And these meerschaum pipes, I'm told, aren't as delicate as everybody thinks, but also you don't want to send them tumbling to the concrete, because they will break on you. So that's pretty much the routine of it. I'm gonna take everything out of the tray. I'm gonna set everything up so it's good to go, because I hate having to dig back into the bag there, and if it's all sitting in the tray, then it's just good to go. That's a very nice sounding Harley motorcycle that gentleman has himself there. I miss being able to ride motorcycles. I rode for quite a long time before my back injuries and everything made it unsafe to do so. So I quit riding quite a few years back, but I enjoyed riding a motorcycle. Had myself a 2001 Harley Davidson Sportster 1200 XLC. It was a custom edition with the big 21-inch front spoke. Beautiful, beautiful motorcycle. I bought it on my 25th birthday. Dad had one he bought when he was 25. It was a 69 Sportster, I believe it was, or a Sportster type bike, or something that he cut down to be a Sportster. I'm not quite sure. I've never seen the original bike, but it was the one I got looked almost identical to the one he had, so I assume it would be something along the lines of a Sportster or something that he made sporty. I never seen the original bike and the numbers, just pictures on it, and unfortunately he was gone when I was about 1 year old. He passed away, so I never got to talk to him about it, but beautiful looking motorcycle nonetheless. But anyway, back to tobacco pipe smoking. That's pretty much my routine. I'm going to take everything out of my pouch here. I'm going to put it out on the tray so I don't have to dig for things. I'm going to prep up my tobacco. I'm going to stuff it in there. I'm not going to worry too much about the 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 thing. I'm just going to make it. I'm going to break it down however I want to break it down. I'm going to stuff it in there pretty much however I want to stuff it in there. I'm going to light it up. I'm going to do my favorite part, which is enjoying it. And then after enjoying it, I'm going to do the necessary things to clean and maintain my pipes and my tobaccos so they are enjoyable and ready for me to enjoy again in the future. That's about it. We've rambled on for almost 15 minutes here, so we're going to cut this video off. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you folks that'll be at the Muletown Pipe Show, and I'm going to do my best to get more videos out to you as quickly as possible. I appreciate all of you joining, and we'll see you next time.